As an Arsenal fan, I would prefer to win all the teams that are not in the primary top four against beating the teams that are in the primary top four and dropping points to these smaller teams. Last season, we dropped 4 points in the first half of the season to Brentford. We dropped to Fulham. We dropped to Newcastle. We dropped to Crystal Palace. I mean, if we drew these games this season, that would be us losing 8 points. So, draw against Chelsea, fair and square, but beat the team that deserves to be beaten. That's the reason why I was really gutted when Arsenal drew against Sunderland. But that shall not happen again. It's never going to happen again. Arsenal fans, you deserve to be proud of this performance. It's an outstanding performance. We were in control of the game. They couldn't get any, apart from the clear-cut chance in the first half that Raya saved, there was no other, chance that put any scare against us. The reason why I'm saying this is because look at Manchester City, for instance. The only game they've drawn this season was the game against Arsenal at the Emirates. They've won the rest. They've won 9 games and they've lost 4 games. We've lost only 1 game against Liverpool and we've drawn 3. And the only point difference between us and Manchester City is 5 points. So that's what I'm saying. You can lose, but you can lose to the big teams, but let us win the lesser teams, because that's the reason why we've not been winning the league these past seasons. We've not been marshalling against these small teams. Now we're doing it this season, and I'm super duper happy. Kudos to Mikel Arteta. The only game that we've not scored a goal this season was against Liverpool. People have not really noticed the scoring streak Arsenal are on at the minute. We've scored against, be it Bayern Munich, be it Chelsea, be it Manchester City, be it Manchester United. We've scored in all the games this season. With a plus 20 goal difference, that is an outstanding performance from Mikel Arteta. The win, you might say it was a scrappy win. I don't care. Even though we got a lot of scares in the game and, we were a bit scared that Brentford might do something, because when you have a 1-0 lead, what that does is it puts you under a lot of pressure. If we had converted the chances that we had in this game from the get-go, we would have, buried this game in the first half. We had a lot of chances. We had a rebound that came to Merino and he missed it. We had a rebound that came to Saka, and I don't know how, he slipped and played the ball wrongly. Honestly, today was a day that we should have gotten at least 4 or 5 goals from this game. I'm not sure how it happened that we didn't get to score the 4 goals, but we created the chances. And also, I'm happy we're scoring goals from open play now. It's no longer the set piece. So whosoever has, like Chelsea did, they went to devise a scheme where they can, mark Arsenal out of their set piece. Fair and square, fine. You guys can do that, but we can score from open play as well, which we have now proven the last couple of games. No set piece goals, open play goals. So I'm glad that Arteta has been able, to train these boys to play in that manner. I'm also scared of the injury rate at Arsenal. When some players are coming back into form, we're losing players to injury. What's happening? What's going on? What is really going on? Now, okay, we are happy that we have Gyökeres back. We have Odegaard back. We have Matt Laney back. Now, Trossard has gone on injury. Gabriel has gone on injury. Saliba has gone on injury. Today, Mosquera limped out on injury. Kai Havertz is not back. And we have a bunch of players that are not, that are out, that are not even on the bench. And this is really worrisome. What happened to Mosquera today looked like a hamstring injury. And I hope it's not a hamstring injury. I just hope it's something, maybe like a muscle. I don't know. Something has to do with maybe the muscle or something. It shouldn't be something serious that will keep him out of the sideline for weeks. And mind you, Timber came in and was rock solid. I'm thinking, could we have played Timber as a partnership with Hincapié? Because when Timber came in, he gave Hincapié that solidity. There is this confidence that Timber oozes. He oozes a certain level of confidence, and you can't buy that in the market. It is what Timber has been able to build into his game over the years. That is a rock solid performance, and I am proud of the boys. I'm proud of Ben White, one man of the match today, deservedly so. That will, give him some level of confidence so that we can get the Ben White that we had 2 seasons ago back. We need that Ben White back. You understand? Calafiori, a wild card as usual. Super, super performance today. I wish his shot had gone in, and even if the shot didn't go in, I wish Saka was able to convert the rebound. That would have been an amazing one as well. But we need to improve on our shooting, right? We're shooting, but let's be clinical with our shooting, right? You understand? Let's be more clinical. and the sky would be our limit. Now, I want us to top the league by at least 10 points before January. And I still believe we can do that because look at Pep's Manchester City. They're conceding goals. They're just a team just needs to learn how to stop them from scoring, and they will concede. It's as clear as day. If you were to place a bet of a team, or if of whether a team was be able to score Manchester City, yeah, go on and bet it. Definitely, Manchester City would concede. So let's see how it pans out this month. Arsenal had 8 games this season, this month. One has been ticked now. 7 more to go. I mean, let's just keep flying. As at the time of doing this record, Liverpool are losing to Sunderland. Chelsea are losing to Leeds. Let's see how it goes, but doesn't look like Chelsea would, get a point from there. These teams are always on top gear when they play Arsenal, but when they play these lesser teams, very, very unreliable. You can't rely on these other teams, to pose a challenge for you in the league. For instance, say we get chased by Manchester City now to the end of the season. You can't rely on Chelsea. You can't rely on and Liverpool now. You can't rely on Liverpool as well to be able to help you out, to bail you out and probably defeat Manchester City or see a draw. They are unable to do that. Kudos to the boys today. Kudos to Arsenal. We've done an amazing job today, and on to the next one in the coming weekend. Thank you for watching this video, and bye.